Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Monk's Smoke Kitchen. Tonight we're gonna have a monk style southern meal of chicken parmesan with penne rigetti and cabbage. So it's gonna be a very good meal that we're gonna cook tonight. But first, as we know, it's Monk Smoke Kitchen, so we're gonna start off with smoking. Uh, this one that I'm smoking on now is peanut butter souffle. Check it out, all American product, peanut butter souffle. But we do have some other stuff we're gonna smoke. I like this one because it's kind of mellow and it doesn't make me fucking choke my lungs out. Excuse my language. All right, so of course we all know, like I said, the first few minutes is for smoking. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna light that up, and we're gonna have a few beer, the rest of this beer, real quick. And I'd like to thanks everyone for coming in and watching the show and everything. Uh, we got a lot of things for the show that we're gonna try. We got a lot of things, but tonight we are gonna do the chicken parm and the well, it's sort of like a mac and cheese, but we're gonna use some Kobe and some different noodles. We're gonna just do it monk style. You know, if you know me, you know I like to cook, so we always try something different. This is my first time making this meal the way that I'm making it. Of course, I've made chicken parm and mac and cheese and blah blah blah. But today, this is the first time that we're gonna do it this way. Cabbage has been on already, of course, because we all know it takes cabbage a while to cook. So that's been on for about 45 minutes. So that gives us, the rest of the time for to cook. And cabbage will be done by the whole meal's done. So we got that on the stove already. We'll go try to switch cameras over in a minute and see what's going on with the cabbage. But to me, it's smelling so good. So with the cabbage, I added a little bit of gourmet red wine vinegar. I added a little bit of regular white wine still vinegar, but this was with the soak. I soaked it first for 45 minutes, and then with this, and then I put this in for the boil. And then we added, of course, the best seasoning in the world for cabbage. We added some smoked paprika, organic. Most of the items that y'all see will be organic. If it's not organic, I'll tell you it's not organic. But all of my meats are 100% organic. I don't use any meat but organic meat. So that's a good thing. We're gonna get the light on. I don't know if the lights are good or not. If you can see me better or whatever, I don't know. We just learned it. Once again, they wouldn't let me do the first show because of the music I had in the background. So let me go ahead and pause. Put this on mute before they tell me it's a TV show that I can't have in the background. So now we're just going to sit and take a couple puffs, or try to. And then once again, if you don't remember, uh, I am doing giveaways. If I like your recipe, I will most definitely um, send you $50. If I like your fish recipe gets their own. That's $25. They get their own. They get their own category, and then we're also doing home giveaways, kitchen stuff anyway from Amazon. So I have a lot of programs going on with this show as well, just to keep you interactive. All right, so since this is live and I can't do any editing or anything, we're going to go ahead and put this out and get the cooking so we're not up here forever tonight. All right, so we're going to wash our hands real quick. Excuse me. We gotta do this chicken real quick. Y'all get to see the whole seasoning of the chicken. But since it's chicken parm, you know, the best thing not to do with chicken parm is to make it too thick. You don't want a thick chicken parm. So we're gonna have to slice this chicken, or filleted chicken, as they say. So let's dry our hands. Let's put our gloves on. Let's get our gloves on. You know, there's a couple kitchen hacks that a lot of people don't know about, and I'll also be, you know, slinging out a little couple kitchen hacks as we're going throughout the show. But there's a #1 kitchen hack that nobody really knows about, and you can also look it up on Google or YouTube or whatever, you know, your search engine is. Do not rinse your chicken because it spreads salmonella. I'm not going to put the chicken raw straight on my board, of course. So we're going to just leave it in this little pan. Fillet knife. Once again, all of my meats are organic, and it's some good chicken. All right, it's very I love it because it stays juicy. So we're gonna go ahead and get this out of the package. I hate setting it down. All right, so we got 2 nice big pieces. Trash. All right. So 2 nice big pieces. Now I'm gonna have to wash this board anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and set it on the board. And then I hope, because I didn't sharpen the knife like I used to do before I start cooking, so yes, it's good enough. It's good enough. So let's go ahead and fillet this in half. That just took off a bunch of the fat. That didn't really take none of the meat out. Let's try it again, guys. Let's try it again. There we go. I know it shouldn't have took too many times. It should have been right the first time. My bad. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, so usually we would have a smasher and we would smash the chicken. Especially this thick part right here, we would smash that. So, but we're not going to smash that just yet because I want to throw in my seasonings. Now, I don't want to change my gloves yet, so I'm just going to rinse them off real quick, and gloves are expensive. Throw a little soap on them and rinse them off. No holes in them, so they're still good. Plus, I'm cooking at home, but I just prefer to have gloves on. That's all. All right, so once again, remember, kitchen hack. If you rinse your chicken off, water spits out. Just like taking a piss, water can go. Just like sneezing, it all just spreads out. So that means that you can spread salmonella when you put the water at a high pressure on your chicken. It sprays everywhere, and then as such as you see, we have a countertop here, so it's just sitting all over your countertop. And if you're not washing it off, then you can get salmonella. But we have the chicken here. So first of all, we have Mediterranean extra virgin olive oil. So we're going to sprinkle it a little bit with some olive oil. Flip it over. I love this cutting board. It's an awesome cutting board. Got it off of Amazon. Hey, Amazon is like a good site. If nobody never knows, we're gonna massage the oils in. Now I am going to take the gloves off because I don't want to wash them again. So we're going to switch gloves up, but we're going to season. So since we're making chicken parm, we're going to put in some garlic, a little bit of seasoned oil, some basil, seasoned oil, garlic, and a sprinkle of Italian seasoning. All right. Everything that you do is always, of course, to your taste. I mean, you know, I can't tell you how much to put in because everybody's taste is different. So, but however you feel like you want to taste, then you want to taste. Me personally, it's just a sprinkle because we are frying it and we are adding other stuff to it. So we're gonna just put a little sprinkle on it just for flavor, Then some seasoning oil. All right, let's get everything back out of the way. Thank you guys for watching, man. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. It's just something to do with people that I love. All right, so we have that done. We have that marinated. Do have another piece, but we're going to use that for something else. We're not going to use that right now. So now it's time for the bread. For the bread, we're going to get our bowl. Everything's behind the camera here. Everything's behind the camera. Got a couple eggs. Let's get this chair out of the way. We got a couple eggs. Oh, and we got another pair of gloves to put on. Sorry, whether I'm cooking at home or a restaurant, chicken is a scary meat. It's probably one of the most scariest meat that you can ever have, besides a pufferfish. We all know pufferfish is poison. Excuse me. All right, so we're going to take our beater here. All right. 1 egg. 2 eggs. 3 eggs. Now we should have took them out before I started because most of the time you want your eggs whenever you're doing this dipping, you want them at room temperature. Just like you want your meat at room temperature. I mean, the flavor of everything just comes out because the meat is at the same temperature. And that's what makes it so awesome. So, but we're going to whip it up for a second here. Alrighty. We got 1 egg left in here, but we're going to use that for the mac and cheese. Mac and cheese, I'm about to turn the water on. I already have it on the stove. Just threw a little bit of salt in there. But I want to try something real quick and let's see if it works. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to fix this thing. All right, so yes, as you see, I can switch the cameras over. So we can switch the camera over so you can see the food over here that's we're about to cook. All right, so this is the cabbage right here. All right, so this is the cabbage right here. Cabbage is cooking. We're about to turn on the water for the noodles, for the Gouda mac and cheese. All right. Then we gotta switch back sides. I don't like that I have to keep pressing the live button, so I might not switch it no more. But I learned how to work that out. So we're gonna go back over to the table. Oh shit. They both on. Okay, no problem. Gotta get another glove. I had to take that one off. All right, so we got the water on for the noodles. We are going to use Italian style breadcrumbs for the chicken parm. So we're going to sprinkle a little in there. And then, 1 second, I have to get a little flour. Then we're going to throw a little bit of flour in this one. Making a mess, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. Kind of sucks because usually, you know, you can record the show and then, you know, you can edit it, but Facebook wouldn't let me put the music in the first one and I didn't feel like editing, so decided to go live tonight. Once again, I want to thank y'all guys for watching. Everybody that's watching. So it's going to be a good meal. Alright, so we got our flour, we got our breadcrumbs. Alright, didn't want to season both sides once again because we gotta add so much other stuff to the chicken parm, so it's going to be good anyway. Alright, so let's get our 3 dips in order here. Alright, flour, eggs, breadcrumbs, all right, then we're going to do the second one. Flour. I kind of love chicken parm. I like eggplant parm too. We probably do one of those recipes coming up too. I still got an eggplant in the freezer that I want to use, so we'll probably do some eggplant parm pretty soon. And then let's go ahead and drop that one. All right, so chicken is breaded and that's ready to go. All right. Of course, this is live, so you guys know that it's going to be a little mess here. All right, let me clean off the cutting board. 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second, please. It's live. It's live. I'm sorry. It's live. Kind of love doing it live though. It's like really doing a live TV show. You get to see everything that a person doing, huh? Well, you don't get to see me washing my cutting board off, but you pretty much get to see everything that we got going on. Huh? All right. So washing board is clean. Let's wash our knives off. No diseases, no diseases. I mean, we could use a different knife, but I kind of like this one. My little cutting board don't look too. It look a little soapy here. It's dawn, so it ain't gonna hurt me or anything. All right, so cutting board's clean. All righty. So now, Mediterranean olive oil, we're gonna pour over here into the pan. Of course, it's olive oil, so it doesn't need a lot. As long as you got enough to coat the bottom. I love olive oil because it's also healthy too. And it works with your skin. Oh my God, it works with your skin. I'm getting there. I know I'm still ugly, but I'm getting there. All right, so we're going to turn this olive oil on. All right, let that get going. Let's clean off this nasty counter here. Once again, guys, it's live, you know, so I can't edit anything. All right, so we are all clean. All right, everything's clean. We're waiting for the water to boil, waiting for the grease to get hot. We have this. And we have some fresh Gouda that we're about to shred up and put into the penne regretti. And if anybody know how to say it, just let me know how to say it. You know, send me a little voicemail on how to say it. I say penne regretti. I don't know if I'm saying it right or not. So we're gonna let this sit out so I can get the room temperature. Since it'll be about 20 minutes, so that should be good at room temperature. And enjoy that. So since everything's already prepped and ready to go, now we get to smoke and kick the bobo for a few seconds. What's up, Ronnie? Thanks for watching, my friend. I'll be getting there. Got a little more work to do, but I'm getting there. But you know how much I enjoy this cooking thing, so hopefully I can make it work. I'm not going to give up on it. And I hope everybody support me in my little journey that I'm trying to take. You know, so many things that I want to cook. You know, from Asian foods. You know, I did want to do the R word, but I guess we can't even mess with them people no more. So I'm not even gonna try to cook their food because they over there in the Ukraine messing up and stuff. So we can't even cook their food. Of course, Jamaican foods, we'll have a few Jamaican foods, but you know, the main thing is I want to just make my own, you know, stuff, make my own recipes, and that's the best way to do it, especially when you smoke, because you get the munchies when you smoke. You know? So you learn how to use your imagination and most definitely cook right too. Also, because you know your flavor, and that's what it's about. It's about your flavor. I can tell you how much I put in it, but it's still not going to matter because my flavor might not be your flavor. So let's always remember that regardless of whatever I tell you to put in there, is your flavor. All right, so, all right, the chicken is, the olive oil is nice and hot. So let's turn that down before I throw anything in there because I don't want to burn the food. So let's get the temperature of the oil back down to a regular room temperature. I don't know if you can see it on the other screen over here. But right, so we have the what is this shit? Hold on, I'm sorry. All right, so we have the chicken right here. The chicken grease is right here. We had to turn it down a little bit because it was starting to steam up, so we know that's nice and hot. Let's get that back to room temperature. We have the water for uh, the macaroni and cheese right here. Cabbage is cooking very, very slowly because it was almost done before I started the show. So, and I like mine just a little bit country, just a little bit crunchy. Country. I'm sorry, a little bit country. Don't mind me. All right, so as soon as this grease get back down, because we still got to put it in the oven. This chicken parm still got to go in the oven. So let's turn it down some more because it seems to be still burning. Alrighty. Let's turn the oven on to 350. Let's get that pre-warmed. Oh shit. Alright, we had the water boiling for the noodles. So now we throw the noodles in. I think the longest thing probably will be the chicken when it goes into the oven, but we're gonna make sure that we pretty much fry it good enough just so we gotta keep it in the oven that long. Once again, I only cook for one. I don't cook a big meal because it's only me. And then plus, my damn freezer is so full of meals that I cook that I ain't got no room to put nothing nowhere else in the damn way. So. Alright, let's get that wrapped up and out of the way. Alright, that's it. Now, we're about to put the chicken on. Alright guys, so the chicken is on. We're gonna wait like a few more seconds, then we're gonna turn it up a little bit, let the grease cool down. Not was olive oil, so but we can just let it cool down a little bit, then turn it up so it doesn't scorch or burn the chicken or make it taste nasty. Let's put it that way because it is olive oil. It's so many kitchen hacks that I'm gonna show you guys about. All right, so we're gonna turn the chicken up now. It was on low, so we're gonna turn it up probably to about 6. Don't forget, olive oil is a very tricky oil to cook with. So you gotta make sure because it burns quick, and even though it doesn't look like it's burning, when you taste it, you know it's burning. Alrighty. So now all we're doing is just letting everything do its thing real quick. So now we get the smoke for a second. Hey Melanie, how you doing, Mama? Once again, I'd like to say thank you guys for coming in and watching the show. You know, I know it's kind of long. I'm sorry. You know, I usually put it on my story, but you know, all of that editing and stuff. Who got time for that? I can record it and then let them do it for me. Smart man, huh? But thank you guys for watching. Once again, like I said, we got so many things that we're going to do on the show. And just stay tuned for more. I'm sorry you didn't get to see the palette show. You got to see a little bit of it. But I'm sorry you didn't get to see the palette show. Sound like we got some food smelling good and cooking good out there. And y'all probably see a two-camera thing. I don't know. It's live over here and it's live over here. So I don't know what we got going on here. It's live on both pages. But, so, we got the chicken frying. Almost definitely frying. A little mad that they won't let me play no music. Well, they'll mute my stuff. So, I guess I'm just kind of stuck talking to y'all. Well, actually, I can't ask Alexa to play me some music in my glasses. Alexa. Alexa. Alexa is not on. Alexa's not on, so I guess we can't listen to Alexa through the glasses. I don't know. Can we play some classical music? And they said it is infringement rights for music. If I play some classical music, I don't know. I guess I gotta ask. Once again, and also, I need you guys to send me some recipes. Like I said, once again, if you send me a recipe, I use it, you'll get $50 if I use it. Send me your cash out, you'll get $50. Also, fish. All fish recipes get their own $25. But I'm not talking about tilapia and all of that stuff. I'm talking about some real good fish that we can actually make a good dinner out of. I love my fish. There's so many different kinds out there that I didn't know about, and I really just want to learn how to cook them. All right, so we are about to flip our chicken over here. And you know, like I said, that even though I didn't use a lot of seasoning, you can still smell it, and it smells so good. Let's stir up our little panini noodles, whatever, however you say it. Let's stir those up. Actually, I should put a top on it, but our chicken's looking good. And by the way, I also use a thermometer for everything, so you know that everything's cooked at perfect temperature. So here's our little food thermometer. Actually, this one does liquids, foods, candies. I mean, it literally does everything. So, you know, this is a good thermometer, and I love it. It's a piece of shit, but I still got it. It's all falling apart and stuff. But, you know, push it back down and still do its thing. I'm a wish baby. Everybody know me and my wish stuff, you know, especially the people that's watching. This whole outfit come off of Wish. Probably half the stuff I got on is off of Wish. I love Wish and Amazon. Oh my God, Amazon is a good. It spoils you. Probably my first Amazon set will be a 2-piece dinnerware set. Made by, actually, I can show you the package. Alright, so this one here will be the first prize that I give away. This will be the first prize I give away. I know it's a 2-piece, I mean, I get paid. It's just the first prize I'm giving away. It's a beautiful set. Microwavable. I got the bowl right here. I'll show you. It's a very beautiful set. But I just wanted to show you that. Like I said, we live. Usually I wouldn't have to go through all of this because I just record and clip. But I can't do that because we're live. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Alright, as you can see, the chicken parm the chicken is coming out beautiful. The chicken is coming out beautiful. Alright. Noodles is coming out alright. Cabbage, I'm sorry, I don't feel like taking the camera off this stand, guys, for y'all to see the cabbage, but I'm about to turn it back up. Hold on, I can do it for you, Joe. So once again, like I said, it has red vinegar, smoked paprika, and white vinegar. I soaked it in white vinegar for 30 minutes first. Then drained it out, and then put more water in it, and then added red vinegar and smoked paprika, and then just let it boil for. It's been going for almost an hour and 10 minutes now. The smell is amazing. The smell of this chicken is amazing too. All right, so right now we're just pretty much waiting for the first half of the dinner to get done. You know, because once again, like I said, it's chicken parm and macaroni, so with Kobe, so we're gonna, we gotta cook everything first, and then we'll have the second half coming up in a minute, guys. So let's enjoy a few beers. Anybody got some messages or something that you wanna send? Just send me a message. Let me see what you got. I talk back. I don't just look. I talk back. So talk to me. Give me an idea. But whenever you're in my area, don't forget. You ever had some peanut butter souffle? All American. I think this is probably the only one that I didn't choke off of every time I light it. I'm like, what's wrong with this weed? I'm not choking, and it's just so mellow. And I'll also be doing edible dinners too. And guess what? If you want me to come to your house and cook for you, I can do that too. All you gotta do is let me know ahead of time. Alright, so the chicken sizzle is going down a little bit, so that means we almost know that the chicken's almost done, for all of us chefs who know. For all of us cooks, not chefs, for all of us cooks who know. The sizzle tells you when it's done. Most chicken takes between 11 and 18 minutes for most chicken. Depends on the size and how many pieces you use. It takes from 12 to 18 minutes. But since this is boneless and it's a breast fillet, it's probably been there about the same time. But once again, it's a chicken parm, so we want to use it. We want to make it just a little bit crispy because we're going to add the sauce on the top and cheese and stuff. So let's take out the temperature. All right, so the temperature. Turn it on. We got it on here. I don't know if you can see it. 73.2. All right, so we're going to flip it over to the other side because you want to bring the hot side up. And then we're going to stick it in. Stick it in. So now we at, and please excuse me guys for puffing over the food. I'm sorry. That'll never happen again. Alright, so we at 159, 163, 167, 170, 180, 175. Alright, so the interior of the chicken is done. Alright, so we're going to turn that off. That's 185 because we got to put it in the oven. So we're about to bring that over here in a second, and then we're going to put it in the oven pan, and then we're going to throw it in the oven. And check it out. I started at 7:45. It's 8:26. So almost close to an hour show. Hey, who can't do an hour show on TV? You watch regular TV, so why not watch me do this live? Can't beat that with a bet. All right. So the oven is ready. The oven is warmed up and the oven is ready. So let's wash out our pan that we're going to use for the chicken parm. Now usually I don't use canned or jarred stuff, but today, since I wanted to make it quick and I'm not recording it, I had to grab some jarred stuff from the store. But it's Prego, so please forgive me for using some jarred stuff. I usually make everything from scratch, even my tomato sauces. So please excuse me. All right, so we're gonna grab our Prego roasted garlic parmesan, of course, because we're making parmesan chicken. So we're gonna use the Prego roasted garlic parmesan. Just in case you don't feel like busting your ass trying to open up the jar, just tap it. I think we all know that. We're gonna spread a little olive at the bottom. Like I said, you can use olive oil pretty much for everything. It's good for your interior and your exterior. I love it. Trying to get my skin back pretty. All right, so we're gonna brush our olive oil at the bottom of the pan here. A little bit around the sides, just in case. All right. All right, so that's done right there. And then, excuse me, we're gonna move over here. So on this side, we're gonna take the chicken out. And we're gonna put the cool side down. Alrighty. Come back over here. Yeah, I mean, we all know that Parmesan is Swiss cheese anyway, so we're going to throw a couple slices of Parmesan Swiss on top. One now. One now. All right, and then I'm sorry, y'all can't see me. I won't thinking. My bad. I'm sorry. All right, so but now we're going to pour our sauce on top. I said, I'm just making this easy tonight. I usually don't do it this way, and you'll see, but I'm just making it easy tonight. And then we're going to take our fresh parsley. And we're going to sprinkle a little bit of that on top. Alrighty. Then we're going to stick that in the oven while we wait for everything else to get ready. Well, while we about to make everything else, excuse me. Alright. Alright, so let's ask Alexa to set an alarm for us. Alexa, set alarm for 15 minutes, please, ma'am.
15 minutes, starting now. While we wait, would you like to play the music guessing game song quiz?
I wish I could, but Facebook won't let me while I'm live. Thank you, though, dear. All right. No, thank you. All righty. Alexa just spoils the fuck out you. She's just a big ass spoiler. She is. Especially when you're single, you just be like, Alexa, turn the light on. I can't see. Alexa, call my mom. She do it all.
That's Mom from Amber's Contest.
Oh, no,
right?
No. Don't call. No, sorry. Sorry. See, this is how nosy this bitch is. This bitch nosy, ain't it? That bitch nosy. Alright, so the noodles are almost ready, so we're about to break the noodles out. Let's get our bowl ready for the noodles. I'm not going to use one of them big ass bowls. I'm just going to wash out one of these ones over here. So excuse me 1 second, guys. I'm right beside you. Right beside you. Alrighty. Alright, so I haven't got one of those little shredder thingamajiggies, those cheese shredder thingamajiggies yet. Why, I don't know. But I haven't got one. So I'm going to have to use the potato peeler. I'm old school, it don't matter. You got to use what you got when you forget to get stuff. So we're going to use the potato peeler to grind up our beautiful cheese there. So we have that. You can use it for cheese in a way. I would just say. Alright, let's put this in the fridge. And then we're going to use another egg. We're going to need another egg because there's only one in here. So we're going to use another egg for our mac and cheese because this is some very, very thick cheese. Once it's melted, it's very thick. So we're going to have to add a little bit of egg and like a cup of milk. So it's all good. All right, so I believe the noodles should be done by now. Which they are. So we're going to turn those off. We are going to find a calendar to pull that in. So now we're about to take that over here. Alright, so the noodles are ready. Alright. Let's open up the cheese. I don't know who is somebody's messaging me. I don't know why I don't see that it says that I'm on live right now. I think that's whoever that is. Check it out. Who is that? Alrighty. So once again, before I touch anything beautiful like that cheese, I will put gloves on. Yeah, see, it does take a minute when you're doing the show. So all of those people who think, yeah, you see that on TikTok and they cooking and you see that little 3 minute, 30-second, whatever, it's rough. It's rough. It's very rough. But at least you get to see the whole thing from scratch with me. All right, so then we're going to grind that back right there. Right. Beautiful. I'm sorry, let me bring it closer. Actually, I can turn the light on. You probably can see better. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn the light on. But it's very good. It's melting as I'm dropping it in. That's why I'm like, where all the cheese going? But it's melting as I'm dropping it in. I mean, the flavor is just, it is awesome. I mean, the flavor of this cheese is awesome. You should try it. If you haven't tried it, you should try it, guys. This Gouda cheese is a very good cheese. So you should try it. All right, so evidently that side was clogged up. No wonder looking like nothing was falling out. All right. So we're gonna use about half of this block of Gouda. All right. So we used about half of that. Go ahead and clean that out in a minute. All right, then we're gonna take our eggs. Salt. Pepper. And I love this smoked paprika. I'm sorry, but I love it. So we only gonna do just a little. I mean, literally just a little, just because that flavor. And then bring the milk together. I mean, to bring the mac and cheese and everything together. About a quarter cup of milk. All right. Now let's get that stirred up. All right, so there's 5 minutes left on the chicken parm, and then this has to go in the oven too with more cheese on top, and that's why I added the egg because I wanted to not dry out. So, all right, so we're gonna take our little pan here. We're gonna dump our mac and cheese inside. And then we're gonna add the rest of the Gouda. I'm sorry, can't see, huh? It don't matter how I go up there because of course it's cheese, so it's gonna melt. All right. I don't think that's enough because I'm a cheese person. So let's add a little bit more. All righty. Check it out. All right. So this is our mac and cheese. We're gonna throw that in the oven, and with the rest of with the chicken parm, and then everything should be ready here in a few minutes. Once again, like I said, it's live, so I can't pause and all that stuff. But we're gonna put this in the oven. Give me a few minutes. Can't do anything without my fresh parsley. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got some tomatoes, but I'm gonna put those on top after it's cooked. So we're gonna throw this in the oven real quick. And it's going in the oven. All right, guys. So the chicken parm is almost done. I mean, literally, it's looking so beautiful in there and it's smelling so beautiful. So the chicken parm is almost done. My kitchens are looking a mess. I love this Gouda. But who cares? We doing a show tonight, right? Let's take this last piece. This is it's my good midnight munchies right here with some crackers and a good joint. Alrighty. Once again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching the show. I know a bunch of different people been logging in and checking out, but I'd like to thank everybody who's watching the show. Alright, so the cabbage is almost ready as well. Let's stir that up. So the cabbage is looking very beautiful. It's been on for about almost 2 hours now. Woo, it's hot, but it's very beautiful. That's the cabbage. Don't forget red wine vinegar, white vinegar, and a little bit of smoked paprika. A little too hot for me to bite into right now. I'm a cook. I ain't got no iron mouth. I'm just a cook. So we're gonna let that chill a second, and then I'll try it out in 1 second. All right. So don't forget, whenever y'all in the area, All American Buds or All American Papers, whenever you're in the area. I think this is like my first real live show, so I think it's kind of awesome. I do have a YouTube page, and the reason why I'm starting here is because I gotta go through a lot of other stuff with YouTube. But the reason I'm starting here is because I want my friends to see how it goes first. If y'all don't like it, tell me you don't like it. If you do, then I can move forward. But everybody's opinion always counts. And I'm surprised that I haven't smoked a cigarette during the whole show. So we're gonna try this. Just cool down a little bit. I love that red wine vinegar. Oh man. Alexa, dismiss. All right, so I haven't tried this one yet, but it's the same company. Uh, this one I love though. This one I could this is the one I continue to buy, but I wanted to go a little organic, so we're gonna try that one after this one's going, and the colors are a little bit different too. If you notice, this one's a little bit lighter. If you notice, the colors are different, so that's what kind of got me there is the colors. But I guess I'll try it out when the time comes. All right, so that alarm meant that the chicken parm is ready. So 1 second. Oh yeah, she is most definitely ready, guys. Look at that right there. Look at that. If you can smell it, you would know how it feels. Oh man, you can smell that. It smells so good. It does. It smells real good. All right. So while the mac and cheese, the Gouda and mac, as I call it, or the Gouda and yeah, the Gouda and mac is in the oven right now. That'll be done in another 3 minutes. So what we're going to do is get our plate and get everything ready to set up. This is oh god, dishwasher sucks, huh? I should have looked at it before I showed you. I don't understand. Every time about Cascade is the shit now. It's called Spot. It's called Spot. All the damn spots that be on this shit. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. I think they just everything has spots on it with the damn people. Alright, so we're gonna take these gloves off. Alright, I left my damn towel in the room, so I'm just gonna dry wipe our plate. At least so it can look pretty. Alright, so these are the Amazon plates that I was saying that would be the first prize that I give away. The first prize, not the first cash prize, but the first prize. So it's a set of two. You get a set of two. You get the dinner plate, the salad bowl, and the little dish, the other dish, whatever the hell you call it. But yeah, you get both of those. All right, so cabbage is ready. Cabbage is ready. Chicken parm is most definitely ready and beautiful. So we're gonna take chicken parm out. Alrighty. Look at that. That's beautiful. All right. Cabbage. I'm gonna take the plate over here. Excuse me. Cabbage. Cabbage is beautiful. Nice and I added. That's why I added the red wine to it. Red wine vinegar to give it that little blend in with the chicken parm, and then the last but not least, the mac and cheese. Alrighty. So now we have the mac and cheese. Alrighty. So let's. I don't think I kept it in long enough, guys, but it's still a little. Actually, I can just let it sit and cool so it can thicken up. So we're gonna let that sit a second. I'm like getting hungry now because everything's smelling so damn good, and everything just looks so amazing. I usually have like little garnishes and everything for the plate, but I used all of those for the beginner show and palette show. So now I got to get a whole new setup for But anyways, that don't count. Not right now. It don't count. Once again, I'd like to thank y'all for watching the show. Uh, it was a little over an hour, but once again, it's live, so there's no editing. It's just the show. It's just me. The name of it is Monk Smoke Kitchen. You can also find it on YouTube. I haven't done Instagram yet, but I'm also going to add it myself on Pinterest too. So, but on Pinterest it'll be mostly just the recipes on Pinterest, and you know how that little quick thing go. However they work it out, I don't care. That's their thing. I do what they, however that goes. So we're gonna let this cool down real quick because it is very hot and everything's starting to thicken up a little bit. So while that's cooling down, we're gonna step over here to the side, not around my food, and we're gonna take a couple puffs because it's almost time to eat. So once again, next week, start sending recipes. We got $50 for good recipes, $25 for fish recipes. If it's only 2 people that send it, one send a regular recipe, one send a fish recipe, then those 2 people get $50 and $25. So just come on, join in. Just think about it. That's just free money you can get. I don't care. Work it out however you want to do it. But I want to cook something that y'all like. So just let me know because all I'm cooking is what I like. You know what I mean? So just start next week. Let's get interactive, baby. Let's get interactive. Also, we're gonna start. I haven't decided my giveaway yet, but that'll be coming up soon. So invite your friends. Monk Smoke Kitchen. Since it's only live right now, and I know a lot of people ain't got 2 hours to be wasting looking at me. You know what I mean? But uh, we're gonna work it out. However, I can figure it out how to do it with this live and my stories and all of that stuff. So, but like I said, the only reason why I'm live tonight is because I had music in my pilot show, and they wouldn't let me put it up there because of the music. So I decided to go live tonight, or usually I will record it and put it up there. But so once again, thank you guys for watching. We got about 3 more minutes. Is a little clock thing right in front of me. We got about 3 more minutes, and then mac and cheese will be settled and cool. You know what I mean? Well, they say 30 to 40 minutes, but we ain't got that damn long. So we're going to have a little bit of juice and stuff on our mac and cheese because we ain't got 30, 40 minutes. But we're going to take that out in 3 more minutes, and then I'll show you the whole plate. Take a bite, and then I'll see y'all next week. So, a few more minutes. Once again, thank you guys for watching. It's Monk Smoke Kitchen. You can also check me out on YouTube Most videos will be shared of course, on Facebook and Instagram. But I prefer for everybody to check me out on YouTube. Well, actually, it'll be more like this, where you actually get to see the whole show, and besides the edited parts, that y'all don't have to be tortured. Don't have to be tortured. So check me more out on YouTube, because I don't have to do a bunch of editing in 26 seconds and this music and that music. I can just actually post the video. So check me out on YouTube. Once again, it's called Monk Smoke Kitchen. That'll start not next week. Next week will be a live show once again. I'm gonna do it one more time on Facebook. So next week will be the last live show. So I'm coming up with what I want to do to give that first prize away. So let me know what you think. Give me your points and your views, and just pretty much let me know. So, like I said, it's 3 minutes. Pan is pretty cool. If I can lift it by my hand, we're gonna. It's still a little. It ain't cool enough yet, which I knew that already. But all right. So we're gonna find something to take it out with first. All right, here we go. There we go. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and take this mac and cheese out. Oh yeah, that's still cheesy. That's still nice and cheesy. I still gotta let it cool down, but oh yeah, look at that. That's nice and cheesy. Alright guys, so and then once again, that parsley is always good for you. So you're gonna sprinkle a little bit around the edges. Alrighty. Bada bing, bada boom. So we have chicken parmesan, and once again, I forget the name of these noodles: pini binghetti, and we have uh, steamed cabbage in red wine vinegar, white vinegar, and smoked paprika. It is, yeah, and it smells amazing. It smells amazing. All right, so let's take a bite of everything before we end the show. Alrighty, so let's move all of this out of the way. I'm trying to find a bigger place. It's just too small here. That's why I'm trying to find a bigger place. So I'm sorry, guys. Alright, so everything's out of the way. Alright, let's try the chicken real quick. Let's try the chicken. Alrighty. I'm sorry, that's a small piece. Hold on. I'm gonna eat it, but hold on. Very good. There we go. Uh-oh. Mm. Cabbage. That looks very good too. That was a big ass piece of chicken. I'm sorry. It wasn't supposed to be that big. It's supposed to be able to taste everything right after each other. One sec. That's the hot part that just like, you better get a big ass piece. Alright, so we're gonna cut that in half, because we gotta taste the macaroni next. All right, so cabbage. I think whatever you use that red wine vinegar, it's just awesome. It's just awesome. And then the mac and cheese. Oh, I'm sorry. The Gouda and mac. Monk's Gouda and mac. Sorry, I mixed it all together, but that's Monk's Gouda and mac. Mm. Well, guys, of course, I cooked it, so everything is perfect. That means I get to finish, and you guys get to not look at me again until the next show. Thank you for coming to Monk Smoke Kitchen. I appreciate it. Give me your ideas. Send me your recipes. We got a lot of free shit to give away. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a good night.